Hello, hello, hello. ¿Cómo les va todo el mundo? Welcome. Hi everybody. Welcome once again to Cuéntale a Maxima. Today we are with the fabulous, young, talented actress, entrepreneur, activist, our new first ever Miss Trans Global 2020. So let's receive with a huge hug to Mela Habijan. And wait a second now. Mela, he should be here now.
Yay!
Yes, ah, nice. I'm making disasters here. As you know, I am alone for everything, but this shows us that transgender women we can do everything.
That is so true. That is very true, Mama Victoria. Good evening from Manila, the Philippines, and thank you for having me tonight.
No, thank you, baby. Ella me está dando las gracias por tenerla ahora esta noche y voy a estar traduciendo al español todo el tiempo para que ustedes puedan conocerla a Mela, nuestra mi nueva Miss Trans Global 2020. Entonces, ¡ah! So, Mela, so how are you living all this media and because the media is like crazy in Philippines, right?
It is, and I'm very happy that the Filipinos have received the news so well. When I got crowned last Saturday, I did not expect that I will be in the news the next day. So everyone was cheering for me, and I've been receiving messages of love from friends, from different people I even don't know. So my inbox has been filled with congratulatory messages.
Wait, I will translate. Le estoy preguntando a Mela si cómo se siente con todo esto de que ganó el Miss Trans Global y que la media enloqueció las Filipinas, ¡puf!, como locos. Entonces están contándonos cómo la están llenando de mensajes y que la prensa y los filipinos la verdad que lo tomaron súper bien. Of course they take it super good that la Filipina won the first ever Miss Trans Global. You can imagine. And you have such an exquisite beauty in Philippines.
Thank you very much, Mama
Yes.
Victoria. That's very much appreciated.
You know,
I
I got last year at the Miss Trans International, I got a beautiful. No, it was not the last year. The year before. The year before, Maria Rivera.
Maria Rivera.
I
Okay.
love her, Maria. Mwah. And of course, I got a lot of Philippines friends. A lot. We have a Miss Beyond the Crown that she's also from the Philippines. And
Oh,
yes, Philippine girls are always so nice, so educated, and so warm, because you you used to be the Philippines used to be a colony of Spain, right?
yes. We have been under the Spaniards for 300 years, and that has acculturated us much in the Spanish culture. That's why some of the Spanish words we can understand and we still use up to date. For example, the way we tell time. It's alauna, alas dos, alas tres, alas cuatro.
Es en español. Pero ay, perdón porque I forget to translate to the people. Estoy diciéndole, preguntándole a ella y haciendo mención de que las chicas de Filipinas son muy amenas, muy agradables, que son muy, muy calientes en el trato como lo son las latinas. Y esto le decía yo, que puede ser por lo que Filipinas era una colonia de España. Y siempre hablamos en todo lo que es el activismo, que hay que decolonizar los cuerpos trans. We always said in the activism that we have to decolonize our dissident bodies.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's very, very often to hear that, and I didn't knew why it's decolonized, but there you see how the activism is very empowering, and you learn a lot.
Yes, we do learn a lot. And whenever I speak to trans people from all over the world, I get to know their experiences and their state of activism in different parts of the country. That is why it is also a must for me to talk to different people, especially of trans people from around the globe, so that I'll also know how to communicate with them. I get where they are coming from because there are different situations of trans women in each different countries.
Yes, bueno, ella nos está diciendo que gracias al activismo ella puede conocer a mucha gente de diferentes latitudes y que es un muy buen medio para entablar relaciones y conocer a la gente. Okay. Oh my God, I lost my train during this because since the COVID started, I every year before the Mr. Star International, like 3 months before, I start every week 2 contestants every week. So I have to translate from Italian to Spanish, from Portuguese to Spanish, from English to Spanish, and English in between. But yeah, there is a moment also during the pageant. And this year I was like, no holidays because you know how activism it is. And most with this pandemic, we have a lot to do for our sister. Le estoy diciendo que nosotras las activistas sabemos lo que es realmente trabajar ahora desde que empezó el COVID, porque nuestras hermanas trans en todo el mundo están en emergencia, pero en emergencia alimentaria, en emergencia de vivienda. I'm saying that we are in emergency, the trans around the world, in food emergency, in housing emergency for COVID-19, because most of our sisters, they do sex work. So what is your opinion about sex work?
For me, sex work is work.
Yes,
It's something that yes.
I
Me,
just welcome.
I know, and I have friends. I have friends who do sex work, and there is dignity in doing sex work because it makes them it allows them to explore not just about their sexuality, but it also allows them to actually explore life in the best way they could. So
Wait.
if it is work,
Ella nos está diciendo, yo le pregunté de qué opinión formada tiene ella sobre el trabajo sexual y lo primero que me dijo, y yo estoy que salto de la felicidad, es que el trabajo sexual es un trabajo y que es una manera que tienen nuestras hermanas de explorar no solo su sexualidad, sino explorar la vida y con lo que nos ha tocado. Okay, keep talking now. You may proceed.
yes. And as I talk to my friends who do sex work, I realize where they are coming from, and the with them doing sex work, they find themselves being empowered. They
Exactly.
also
Ella está hablando ahora de cómo las trabajadoras sexuales, a través del trabajo sexual y como instrumento, en este trabajo sexual propiamente dicho, es empoderador. We have to say also that most of the sex workers around the world, first of all, at least the transgender sex workers, they are not human traffic victims. They are on this because I always said, if life give you lemons, bring some
you make a
tequila, a little bit
lemonade.
of salt. Yeah. Oh, you are so healthy. You said lemonade, I said tequila.
Tequila is something that is a killer on my end. So I put lemons in my lemonade rather.
Yes, I don't drink alcohol at all, but I got my sister. My sister, it's not that my sister is an alcoholic, but my sister always used this example. Le mando un beso a mi hermana Flor, que le estoy contando de que ella siempre usa este ejemplo del tequila y el limón. No es que mi hermana sea alcohólica para nada. Pero bueno, so, tell me, because uh, I will, first of all, I will show you a picture first, okay?
Yes,
And
yes.
I found this super empowering, super sweet of you. And don't take it wrong that I am like, because it's amazing, okay?
Yes,
And
yes,
I
yes.
found it like randomly. So we got, this is Mela when she was 30 years old, if I'm not wrong. We got it here. So this picture, I want
Oh.
to say because I put there what she said in this picture when she decided to become a transgender woman. So I will take a little bit Mela out so we can read and okay, she said, today I turned 30 and today I'm finally living my life as the queen that I am destined to be. Some would find me peculiar, worse, some people would call me abnormal, but I'm not normal because I am extraordinary. Beginning today, I will wear my crown with pride and without fear because I am a queen and this is my truth. I am a transgender and I am a special. Oh my god, this is like I they never use it during the pageant because it's incredible. This is so powerful, and I'm trying to bring again our Mela, but it's not making it easier. My computer. Okay, come on. Okay, wait a second. This is gone. Okay, now yes, is we are here, and now should be yes,
Yes, I
yes.
am back.
Yes.
you
So, sister,
you're very incredible, Mama Victoria, because you are a one-woman team. Look at you, you're
uh-huh.
doing everything.
I do everything, the production, the camera, the edition, everything.
You are awesome.
Yes, and I have a very announced to say today because this is other thing that I am so happy. Today, Samsung give me an scholarship.
Wow.
Yes, I cannot believe.
Congratulations.
Yes, so I will start now in October a career of programming development
Oh,
for
that's good.
Samsung.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Felicidades.
thank you. Muchas gracias. Le estoy contando a ella que Samsung me premió con una beca. Yo apliqué para una beca para desarrollo de programación y desarrollo de apps y sistemas. Y es dentro en el marco de un proyecto que es para empoderar a las mujeres, que se llama Desarrolladoras. This is a project that Samsung have for empower women because says that only I think the 25% of the developers and content creators are only women.
Mm.
So yes, so there was a lot of people that applied for this. Imagine, and there was only like 50 or 100 something like this, and I am one of those. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It's like, yeah. So also my family is knowing it now because I think my mother, she hates me because she always get to know about my life for my show. Because, yeah, because she is so busy and I am so busy. So, not, stop talking about me and let's go with you, baby. So, uh, tell me, how is that you decide at the age of 30? And how was till the 30? How was your life?
Um, well, before I turned 30, I was doing what I am still doing now. So I am a writer. I wrote for television shows here in the Philippines. I also give lectures on writing. So I train students on how to write and teachers how to write. So that's how my life was before I transitioned. I before embracing the Mela that I am today, I really thought that um, my life would be different in terms of opportunities, because here in the Philippines, transgender women are around, but they're not really and fully accepted, and that's what I am afraid of. I had fears. Will I be losing the respect of the people that I work with? Will I have lesser opportunities in terms of jobs? And will my family accept me for embracing the woman? So those were my concerns during that time.
Yes, you know, I was thinking to translate, but it's too long. What I will do, and I promise, I will in the edition put the subtitles because it is too much for me, and I am so happy talking to you that I really want to enjoy this. So, le digo por favor a la gente que ahora yo la estoy disfrutando tanto de esta entrevista como hacía mucho no me pasaba, que voy en la edición voy a poner los subtítulos. Okay, no se enojen conmigo. Okay, now yes, I really, a long time I don't enjoy so much an interview, and you are like an open book. So I really like this to have a feedback, you know, and it's amazing what you are telling us, and also you have or you used to have your own show in the TV for a big network called
Yes.
Threesome, right?
Yeah, yes, it's a talk show which I'm airing on Facebook. You know what, Mama Victoria? The amazing thing is, I did not expect that I will become an actress here in the Philippines after I transitioned. Um, when I embraced Mela, I thought that I will still be doing the same things that I was doing before. But a lot of doors opened to me when I became and embraced everything that I am today. I was casted for a TV series, for a drama series, for a soap opera here in the Philippines. So I was able to do those things now that I am Mela. And I've done five acting gigs so far. So one soap opera, two guestings from anthologies, and then one digital series, which I'm very proud of, and two digital series rather. And then now I'm doing threesome, where I was able to interview people like the Vice President of the Philippines,
Wow,
and
that's
a
very
senator.
important.
Yes, yes, and the senator of the Philippines, and celebrities. So I am living the life because I think I am happy and I am contented with where I am at today.
Well, you did an amazing, amazing job. And sorry to ask because is at least I don't feel comfortable there. But how old are you now?
I am 33.
Wow, wow. So you transitioned like 3 years ago.
3 years ago, yes.
Baby, you did an amazing career already. Yes. So uh, I read that there was, for example, in the last elections, there was like a trans candidate,
Yes.
but I don't know if she get to the to the primary or how she did in the elections. But are you familiar with politics as well?
Yes, I am very particular with politics as well. I'm very involved in politics. In fact, I ran for public office in 2016. Um, I did not win, fortunately, because during that time I was still my old self. But that was a clincher. That was a clincher in everything that I am today. And I was able to meet her, the first transgender congresswoman here in the Philippines. Her name is Geraldine Roman.
Yes.
She is still a congresswoman, and she's a good friend of mine. We she's been fighting for the trans community, for the LGBTQ plus community. She is actually the forwarding the anti-discrimination bill in the Congress alongside other Congress people who are advocates of our community. So for me, her victory is very crucial. Her victory is a milestone, and we embrace her because not only is she representing trans womanhood, but she's also forwarding the rights of every LGBTQ plus person.
That's very, very interesting. And let's tell the people that nowadays Philippines doesn't count yet with a transgender law, right?
Yes. We still don't have gender recognition laws. We still don't have the SOGI Equality Bill or the Anti-Discrimination Bill. Hence, we transgender women are still not enjoying our womanhood because in our documents we are still our dead names. We are still regarded as males. So I hope that in the very near future, most especially that the elections are coming in 2022, we will be electing officials that would champion LGBTQ rights, most especially transgender rights.
Yes, and you are also active, politically activist, and you are working with some organizations there in the Philippines.
Yes, I am. I am involved with the Society of Transsexual Women of the Philippines. It's the pioneer organization for transgender women. It's a support group at the same time, and we aim to be a really strong support system in the Philippines. I'm also part of this youth group called We the Youth Vote, in which we encourage millennials and Gen Z Filipinos to register and vote in the upcoming 2022 elections. So
That's
I'm very much
very nice.
engaged
Yes,
in politics.
we have, I don't know if you know, I have a BA in political science, and it's very important to tell our transgender community, please go and vote, because that's the biggest weapon we have to fight against patriarchy and to fight against all the injustice we live since we transitioned. So, oh, my skin is like you are amazing. I am like overwhelmed with you. Listen,
Thank you,
yes,
Mama Victoria. Much
it was
appreciated.
it was love at first sight, I think. Because yes, you have a very beautiful energy. I'm very sensitive, and I can perceive people. So now, for the girls and the people that didn't see her Mela's manifesto, we are going to watch it together, okay? So let's go. What is it here now? And
1 year is fast. However, I want to view time as a gift, as an opportunity that we can and we should maximize. And if I were to be Miss Trans Global 2020, I will work efficiently and effectively towards a reign that is meaningful and worthy, forwarding a 3-point agenda: transformation, translation, and transcendence. Having a formed self transpires a transformed spirit. And for women like us, our transformation begins with the understanding and taking pride of our identity, of our unique womanhood. If I win, I will start my year with initiating Transform Woman. It's a support group, a community over social media, bridging transgender people from all over the globe and journeying together in finding the essence of being a trans individual. This is our safe space, and we can discuss things like: how is it to transition? How do we deal with our struggles? How is it to achieve and actualize our dreams? And having each other, hopefully, will become informed, formed, and transformed. After watching Disclosure, it dawned on me how media producers in the past have misconstrued our truths into tragic, comedic, and horrific representations. It's time for us to reclaim our narratives. And being a writer and a producer myself, I would spearhead the creation and production of True Colors. It's an online website featuring and forwarding trans stories, trans talent, trans heroes, trans pride. I see True Colors as a revolution to reclaim what is truly ours, our dignity. Lastly, we must now transcend boundaries, the barriers of exclusion that have hindered us from living freely. We must now create spaces wherein Women in all forms are celebrated and dignified. Unity is upheld, and humanity is valued. Hence, I will be forwarding #Womanity. It's an online campaign aiming to build partnerships among global trans and queer organizations, real allyship with cisgender people, with global leaders and business leaders, and constant correspondence with world institutions like the United Nations and other human rights groups. We must work hand in hand in developing and implementing policies that would help us rise above discrimination. #Womanity is not just a campaign, but it's a force for inclusion and acknowledgement. And if I were to win this competition, my reign will not be about me. It will be about us, holding each other's hand, working together as one trans community. We will lift each other, we will inspire one another, and together we will feel empowered. I am Mela Habijan from the Philippines. Let me be your Miss Trans Global 2020.
Here we are back, and I don't know what's going on. At least I have a lot of fun that I cannot deny. We are back. Hello.
Hi! Hi,
Yes.
Mama Victoria!
Hi, Mela. You are. Let me. I'm not here now. Oh my God, this is driving me crazy today.
No, you're
Okay.
fine. I
Yes.
actually admire you because you're a
Yes.
one-woman team.
Yes, and eventually I will be able to do everything. Listen, so what's really empowering your manifesto? So, are you thinking now how you are going to achieve all this?
Yes, definitely. Because I am talking to people right now, most especially my friends, because I need the help that I could get from the people around me. And at the same time, I will also be talking to the girls I've been with in the competition so that it will be a collaborative effort on our end so as to make sure that the three things that I want to do during my reign will be as successful and well received as possible.
Great. Let me think. What is going on with this? I don't know what's going on. That, oh, I don't know what's going on. So, okay, well, I am having let's difficult technical difficulties here. So, nothing. We will continue with you. Are will be there on the interview. Only you, because I don't know what's going on.
I
Uh,
think you have to click. Maybe there is a an icon out there so that it will be us two.
yes, I cannot find. It was perfect a few minutes ago. Wait. Okay, doesn't matter.
There you
Oh,
go.
oh. I was in my head. I was, my God, this is going so cool. It's so perfect. But I love what I do. So I enjoy it. Um, so, um, I wanted to ask you now. Oh, I want to tell this. I activate. You can see here. It is the site of misstransglobal.com/donate. You can still donate funds, money, whatever you can. Doesn't matter if it's 10 cents or 1 million euro, but with this money we will be able to help the most vulnerable transgender women around the world. So we are going to be sure that the money arrives to the people that really, really, really needs our help, and our transgender sisters around the world, and more now after this COVID-19 pandemics. So, do you want to say something, Mela, also?
Yes, it is very must for us to be able to unite because there are people who are in need right now, most especially our displaced sisters from all over the globe. For example, here in the Philippines, a lot of trans women here have lost their jobs because all of their gigs got canceled. A lot of them are makeup artists, working in the entertainment industry, also in the sex work industry, and they cannot go out right now because of the IATF rules set by our government. We have to be inside. Hence, it is very crucial for us to be able to unite so that these women who are looking for support can be catered to. So please, if you have the time and you can spare at least 10 cents or whatever amount you could
Yes,
give, that doesn't matter because even a centavo could lead a victory to one trans woman who will be able to receive it.
even food as well. So if you
Yes,
have food to donate, contact us and we will make sure that that food arrive to the girls that really needs. And most our transgender sex workers around the world. Uh,
yes.
yes. So, Mela, do you have a boyfriend?
I don't have Mama Victoria. I
No,
am single. I
that's
am very much single. I've never been in a relationship, but I've gone out with men.
you know that I always think that sometimes it's like love wasn't made for us. Like this kind of love is very very difficult. That I know just a few sisters that they are in a long relationship. But yeah, of course, can happen that you can never can lose the faith. Faith
Mm,
is the last thing you lose. But yes, it's very difficult. But uh, the destiny is in your hands, so you can change that as well.
yes,
So
definitely.
yes,
My point of view, Mama Victoria, is that even though a lot of us are not in love yet, or still, I don't consider it unlucky to be single.
no,
I find beauty in solitude. Now that I am more mature in terms of dealing with my life right now, I enjoy singlehood because I'm able to get to know myself even more. I get to appreciate myself even more, and I think I am strengthened with the fact that I am single. I only think of myself. I decide for myself, and I go forth in my life for myself. And if
and
there's someone who would
also
like to,
that we don't have to have a boyfriend to have fun and to have sex and to do
exactly,
everything. Exactly.
exactly.
So
Having a boyfriend is a bonus. Yes, it will be an additional happiness. But I'd like to believe that we should be happy, by just being an individual, and we will find happiness with being alone and being in solitude with ourselves.
exactly. I really feel I'm also I'm always like always in relationship, and for it's going to be like an year that I am enjoying this part of my life to be single. That I forgot how it was, and it's so nice. It is so nice. So what I need to do now is invite you to watch the next video I have, and this is the moment that Mela received the news that she was our new Mistress Global 2020. Let's join us. Oh my Lord. My God! Now I got a lot of questions to ask you in that video. Who is her?
That's my sister, Marie, the
I
one with the
love
mask.
her. I declare openly follow your sister. But the one I like the most is the one that is next to you because she looked to you with a very like partner in crime, but at the same time like behave, like putting you in your place. Behave. She's like that, right?
During that time, because she's a lawyer, during that time, she was telling us, hey, the neighbors might call the police because we are too loud. So stop. So lower down your voices. It's okay to celebrate. She was telling us
I
that. But of
love
course,
it.
yeah, we are at the spur of the moment, and I couldn't contain my happiness, and I was jumping out of joy because we won. We won. So
Exactly. Let's tell the people. This is for me really nice when I find out this that the whole family was involved. It was your team on the tell the people how was the
yes,
team.
when people are asking me how special my participation to Miss Trans Global is, I always tell them this is one chapter of my life that I wouldn't forget because it made me fight with my family. My family was behind all the videos that I created. My brother was my camera person and he was my director. My sister with the mask, she was my makeup artist, my lighting director, and my editor, and Reina, the one who was shutting us up and asking us to behave, she was our producer. So she tells us, oh, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful shot. You should use this. And of course, my parents were our cheerleaders. They were rooting for me and they were rooting for us. They always tell us the videos are beautiful and I will win. My mom always tells me, you will win the competition. You will win the competition. And I embrace that with open arms. And that's why this is not just my competition. It is my whole family's competition. So the victory is not for myself, but it's also for my family and the whole Philippines to celebrate.
Exactly. And we are breaking the barriers and the concept of how a typical family has to be. And we have this beautiful example of a father embracing her transgender daughter. And this is the result, success. Because when we easily and fast transition and accept it, we can move on and continue with our lives. And
Yes.
this is how it should be for all of us. Unfortunately, this is not always the reality, and it's very nice that we can have also supportive parents. So I'm talking now for these transgender parents that through the media are watching us right now. So doesn't matter or specifically your son or daughter have to be trans. Just if your son is special, because everybody is special. For one reason, we are called individuals. And just embrace your kids. Your kids are your blood, are part of you. So just give love so they can bring love to this world. The world
Yes.
needs more love. Indeed.
Amen. Amen. I,
Amen.
I agree. I totally agree, Mama Victoria, because when my parents accepted me and gave me the love that I needed, I soared the highest. I was able to conquer the world with their love. So it is a must for me to tell my friends who are parents right now that if their children will become like me or will be a part of our community, their acceptance will matter because my parents' love already made me a winner. So I can face anyone. I can face anyone with so much strength and with so much love because I already have a home where they accept me and love me for who I am.
Yeah, exactly. This is the most important thing that our family accept us and be able to share this journey with us and make our life a little bit easier because it's already very conflictive for us ourselves. Accept ourselves first, deal with the bullying and all the ugly part of being trans. I always said that. sometimes the price is too high for our self-realization, but God only knows that worth every second. Yeah. So
I I agree. I
yeah,
totally agree with you.
yes. Um, so just bring more love. And I always said, now I'm talking to our siblings, we have to take care of each other more and uh, show more affection because we cannot deny what the people or our family sometimes deny to us. So you get much more with honey than with vinegar. So spread love, be more sweet between each other, and respect and love yourself. This is, I think, the most important message, that you don't need a man, you don't need the perfect job, you don't need even your family, you don't need it. You only need yourself. So love more, embrace yourself. This is the message. You agree with me, right?
Yes, I do. You know what, Mama Victoria? I also realized because during the time that I was very engrossed with my fear, my friend told me, you know what? Life is all about yourself. Life
Mm.
is what you make it. And it's about you living it to the fullest. And if you allow yourself to fly, then that means everyone will see you and will be applauding you from below. Um, when you love yourself and when you allow yourself to just be filled with so much respect, people would recognize it because they will see your happiness, they will see your sincerity, and they will see what's inside your heart. And if you give love to the world will love you back.
Yes, I always said that as people perceive you, they treat you. And yes, so and if they perceive you in a very good way, in a positive way, they will hire you. So this is all in your mind. Is the word discrimination sometimes is the one that we do it to ourselves. So girls, we always have the no granted. So you don't lose nothing for trying. Go, wake up, try to, if you want the things to become different, do the things in a different way because don't expect a different result if you always do the same. So this is, I should have like this evangelic religion or something.
I will be a follower if you do.
Ah, well, baby. I am Jewish and I'm starting to see this business coming. This. I want to say because tomorrow we start our Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah, for everyone. And yes, the Jewish community will start tomorrow to celebrate our New Year.
Oh,
So,
that's a good
let's,
celebration. Happy
yes,
New
actually,
Year.
but my friends in Israel are a little bit sad because they are in a new lockdown since tomorrow. So, but it's unfair. Everything is unfair. My birthday is on the 23, and I consider it.
Happy birthday, Mama
Thank
Victoria.
you, but if
Happy
I'm not to
birthday.
say it before, so you can call me on the 23
Okay,
because
okay.
yes, because it's unfair to become a new year. Although I feel privileged because we all know what happened, but I barely don't even live this year. Why I have to get 1 year old? It's not fair. Yes. So again, I will be 25 this year. Ya tú sabes.
Well, age is just a number anyway. It's how you think and live your life. And I think what makes you youthful and what makes you young is about the way you think and the way you embrace your life. And look at you, you're having fun.
I have fun every second of my life. Even when I cry, and I cry, believe me, a lot sometimes because I cannot change things. So importance give me these frustration feelings. But even when I cry, I feel some reward, because I know that I am on the right path, on the right way, and I am doing what I think it is good and is fair for us. So I, even when I cry, I have reward. So it's it's exchange the feeling. I think you know what I'm talking about. It's
I
very
think
difficult to explain it with words.
for me, crying is beautiful because you allow to just pour it out. You allow to release whatever you're feeling, and releasing your emotions is also like releasing the negative energy. That's why after crying, you become positive. You feel that you've already managed yourself, and that is a beautiful thing. So if there are people who want to cry, just cry it out, and after that, go move forward because there's always a beautiful tomorrow to look forward to.
Yes, another thing is, girls, you have to allow yourself to feel self. I forget it.
Oh,
This is my HDAD. Sometimes it makes disasters on me. I was coming very perfectly. Self compassion. That's the word. No, because I. Yes, self compassion. This is the what I want to say. You have to allow yourself, girls, to say, okay, today I made a mistake, or today but don't take it like you failed. Just you have to take it like it is a step back in order to move forward.
yes.
Yes, and I always say that to my friends, even a kick in your butt push you forward. So yes, move on, be happy, and as nobody gonna die for you, nobody's gonna live for you.
Yes.
So do your life, babies. Ya tú
Yes.
sabes. So we are going to say goodbye, my beautiful Mela. It's been a pleasure. And you have my number, my private number. You got everything now, and I am here to help you to succeed in your manifesto as much as I can.
Thank
And
you
I
very
will do
much.
everything in my power to make it happen.
Thank
Me
you very
and
much,
all
Mama
the people
Victoria.
from Mistress Global.
Thank you very much. Before we say goodbye, I just would like to thank you for the inspiration that you've given me throughout the competition, and now that we finally met for the first time, I can say that you're one embracing woman. I feel so blessed that you are embracing me with open arms, and it means that I can count on someone, not just a sister, but a sister with a motherly love. And
Yes,
that affection, I need it because it's an inspiration on my end. I am welcomed. Every time I am being welcomed by any person, I feel happy because I feel that I have a space in every person's heart. And thank you for allowing me to have a space in your heart. And that means a lot to
yes,
me.
yes.
And
You have a huge
I will tell this
place
to my
in the world.
parents that I have met another person whom I can call Mama Victoria.
Yes, darling, and I will be always here. Even when my body is not here, I will be in energy and I will be making riots everywhere in the world for us. So I'm partying, of course, because I'm not only human rights.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so thank you. We keep in touch, and we're going to be posting, and we're going to, in a few weeks later, to go back here to tell, so you tell us how it's going.
Yes,
And
definitely.
after all this pandemic ends, I hope I can meet you here in Europe, and we talk something in private, ya tú sabes. Bye
And I'm
bye.
excited for that. Bye bye. Gracias.
De nada, un beso enorme. Ahí pasaba nuestra bellísima, bellísima Miss Trans Global 2020, Mela Habijan. Esto es todo por hoy. Good night and good show. Ya tú sabes. Jane Chi.